So walk us through what some of those early career stops were for you so far.
Yeah, and I think like we talked about and we're going to continue to talk about is this is career advice. It's going to be very different and a different path than where each time there was something that sparked my passion about these different opportunities. And someone saw that there's potential for me in this area, and so I'm like, yeah, I'll try it. And or other things that really sparked my interest, and I was like, I want to pursue this. So in that career, even my first job out of college, I went to a career fair at Virginia Tech we were talking about, and they had free Old Navy flip-flops. And so I went to that table to get those purple $1 flip-flops.
Got to
They
get the
helped
flip
me.
flops.
I
Yeah.
went to get flip-flops, and I ended up with a job. And in that job, it was logistics. So I opened up Old Navy stores and did merchandising for them, but basically watched patterns of what sold, how to move things, mm, basically what was going on in the stores, and how to again
Mm.
connect the product to the people. And it was so
Hmm.
fun. And I think that formative time of running a $50 million store at age 22 and opening up these different stores, and that experience really helped me understand the excitement of startup worlds. I ended up a lot of those, just kind of hit the ground running, trying new things, trying to figure out systems. I always like trying to figure out systems. Ended up doing marketing and PR in DC for a high-end hotel, Park Hyatt, and then did business development for a government contractor on training and learning systems, which made me appreciate all the different learning styles that we don't really think about. And that might tie back
Mm.
into my experience at Charlotte Latin.
Yeah.
Worked for some startups in kind of the health and wellness space, which is a personal passion for mine, and then landed in a senior technology world. And that senior technology startup, which I love doing marketing there, was more or less up in my current space because I realized that specific role that there was a lot of opportunity to be more proactive. And instead of kind of enabling or layering on top to enhance one's life, how about if
Mm.
we peel it back a step further and look at the opportunity to completely change an adult's life? And that's kind of where
Yeah.
my heart went. And I worked with Graystar at the Overture and Active Adult line there. And you see how communities are so important and that you can just do amazing things in building community. And that's all we're going to talk about today.
It
Um,
is.
but when you look at that career path, it doesn't make sense except for saying yes, following your heart, being open to learning, being open to failing, failing fast, failing forward, and not doing that again. And I think that's my career advice is you just don't know what's going to be there. And like I told you before, there wasn't an active adult major when I went to Virginia Tech because it's so new. So
Hmm.
even what you're going to school for today, who knows what's going to be even in existence in a couple of years.
Exactly. Exactly. No, I think
Yeah.
that's great. I think that's great advice. I feel like that is true in so many different fields. I mean, you think about just the last 10 years, how much has changed just in the real estate, multifamily, active adults,
Mhm.
genres, for lack of a better word, right? Like it changes so constantly that, when you look back on a college journey, it's most likely not where you've ended up, for a lot of people at least.